the same thing as a Gringer. You can open up the map and long range as well. Does relatively well against Bruno.
Ooh.
And Julian. We haven't seen the pick so far. Looks like the Mongolz are the real wild cards here. They're picking up heroes that so far hasn't been used. Oh, never mind. Akai. Akai's here. Hello, Panda. Hello, Panda. Enak. Betul, Liskunya. I think I'm wrong, but
have a lifeline somehow right now. Being able to win the first game gives them a boost of momentum for this game number 2. But Insilio, as we all know, they won't go down without a fight. They have to take a leap of faith, being a bit more aggressive in game number 2. And that could all change with the Akai, with the heavy spin as well, being able to catch out the Mongolz offside. But let's take a look at the emblem. Anything interesting so
oh yeah,
far?
for sure. Looking more aggressive here coming in from the Mongolz.
The Mongolz. Yeah. I mean, I would say that the lineup that they have right now, I would say they would want to go aggressive, right? With the Julian. Again, kind of similar as game number 1. But game number 1, they had Alpha, Aurora, Khalid. Right now, they have Julian, Aurora, Khalid. Same ideas, same kind of responsibility as well as job desk. But does that mean same result? That is the bigger question right now.
Well, we have to see if Insilio can be a little bit more aggressive with this one. Because the big change is the jungler. From a Joy now to a Suyo. And as well with this Akai. Because we don't know whether this Akai, the Akai can be played multiple ways. Number 1, it can be more aggressive, catching people out by the heavy spin, or using the heavy spin to peel for your backline. So that's the question that we need to see. How is Lovely going to be using this one? Is it going to be pinning people down or pushing people away?
But what I like about Insilio between this game and game number 1 right now, they do have a way to start team fight with Lovely, right? Game number 1, they would have to react what the Mongolz use upon them. But right now, they could be in the upper hand, or they could be the one who would start the move first. And as we take a look right now, Turtle has been started by Justinian, but on the backside, Shenlin.
Oh, first blood by RinXK. Unsure how that happened, but Justinian still able to secure the turtle. And now Justinian able to catch Zetsu. Looks like Maniac is trying to run away. It looks like the rest of Insilio wants to disengage. Lovely, able to get out of that. Shenlin, without the level 4, unable to re-engage with the Raging Sandstorm.
Regardless what happened on the top slide or the Turtle team fight, bigger question is what happened on the bot side just now. Don't getting first blood by RinXK and immediately picking up the Malefic Gun as the first item. So, you know, same old by RinXK.
Hey, RinXK is redeeming himself, man. Yesterday, he did good, but he made a game-losing mistakes. And this day, he's like, nah, fam, I'm going to be the one. I'm going to be getting those MVPs. We're going to win against Insilio, and he's doing well.
I'm kind of afraid as this game progresses. But hold on.
Yes, Blicker.
Shotgun.
No. He's not doing it.
You're pressuring him. You're pressuring him.
I'll shut up.
Okay. So right now, RinXK, I mean, okay, so far he's not like sacrificing his life for nothing right there. Yes, being aggressive is quite good because not allowing the Bruno or Don't to be able to farm up well could be a very, very good point for the Mongolz right now. On the top side, Bankai have to use the Glorious Pathway defensively right now.
For now, it does look like Insilio, they're not being all that active. They're not proactive, they're being more reactive. Even though they were able to grab the turtle earlier, but I don't know. So far, they're not really using Lovely to start a fight. Yeah. It's more about, I guess, pushing people away.
I'm kind of afraid a little bit because you have a very, very good early game hero with Suyo as well as Lovely being able to pin anyone down. But as you mentioned, they're not using that at all in these early stages. They're just farming up, you know, allowing Justinian to get a few more levels, a few more items, as well as Bruno. So this could bite them back when we enter the mid-game stage where the Mongolz are much more superior.
To be fair, it's going to be hard to pin them down. The only way that they can do it if Zetsu goes in and then he pins him down with the heavy spin. Maniac is on the back line. So right now, Mongolz, they're actually trapped on both ends, but it looks like they're the ones being a little bit more uncomfortable. On left and right, you got Lovely as well as Maniac. So they're actually caught in some sort of a semicircle here. It looks like they're not going to get baited in. They're not going to be taking free damage from either side.
I mean, the fact that both EXP laners are just ignoring their own lanes right now, focusing on this turtle, and neither of them are, brave enough to start this fight. They're just hovering around, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right timing as well, or one of these members slips up or make a mistake. That is the time they could pounce. So I'm not too sure how long can they be patient about this. They need to start a fight. They need to do something right now, or else it's just gonna be a back and forth fight.
Well, Justinian try. Oh, Mickey flickers forward, unable to catch anyone with the frigid glacier. So far, no one is caught by Insilio. Insilio is looking very safe. It looks like no one is going to start something. You were right. You were right, Adine. Mongolz, they tried to start something, but Insilio was able to escape. So no aggression is going to come from Mongolz.
Nope. Justinian, yeah. That was a... I don't blame him trying to get a kill, but you still have to remember Aurora have the passive, and right now,
Lovely flickers in, able to catch one, taking a bit of time, but Zetsu eventually falls. Shenlin, is he gonna try and get this turtle? It's not gonna be worth it, buddy. Reaper secures the turtle for the team. Bankai flanks, but no fight is gonna continue. They're just gonna protect the mid lane.
I was gonna give credits and props to the Mongolz right there, being able to catch Justinian out was really, really good, and I thought that, okay, this could be an easy turtle for the Mongolz, but Lovely had other plans right there, being able to pin down Zetsu right there and immediately kill him, but in the mid side,
looks like Lovely has been caught. Miki will secure the kill. Not really catching with the frigid glacier, but still caught nonetheless. RNXK! Oh, he's too far forward. He's gonna get taken down by Don't, but no, Shenlin goes on to Don't as well as Maniac. Well, looks like the Mongolz, they don't want to overstay their welcome. Now even the Suyo is there. Bankai gets caught by the frigid glacier, and now he's going to get taken down as well by Justinian.
But very good macro gameplay by Zetsu, knowing that fights are happening on the bot side, so focusing on the top side is the decision that was made by Zetsu to be able to balance it out so far. But Mongolz, RNXK, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful being too aggressive without having the knowledge of is anyone there on my left hand side, and that punish him really, really bad right there. Or else, I mean, it could be a free kill for him to be able to get that Bruno.
Yeah, in game number 1, showing some sort of spider sense. This game, not really there. Justinian now having the War Axe, so 2 items on... Well, Justinian, so far Zetsu is still waiting on the second item. Looks like he is going to build that Feather of Heaven. So far, yeah, in terms of the items, everyone is basically equal. No big goal difference by either team. Insilio is ahead by 500, but it's more or less just one component.
Okay, right now it's much more closer comparing to the first game just now on the 8th minute mark. Insilio have the lead, but only by so much, 300 gold on their side. But Lovely, gotta be careful right there. Yes, you are tanky, but if RNXK gets a few more items, those basic attacks is gonna deal a good amount of damage against that Panda.
Yeah, Justinian finds RNXK, so RNXK has to be a little bit more careful here, making sure he doesn't get caught again. Definitely Zetsu, because yeah, Zetsu has to be careful as well, because he's been caught once by Lovely, and maybe that's the goal of the game. Lovely, you just look at Zetsu, everyone else, just let someone else handle.
Yeah, Zetsu gotta be careful as well if he wants to try to get this retribution off, but Glorious Pathway has been opened up.
Now looks like the Maniac tries to find an angle, unable to get it. So far, Bankai hasn't gotten anyone with his ult. Same as Lovely. Lovely still holding on to his heavy spin. Now Don't having that Malefic gun, he can start poking from afar. Oh, he flickers forward, frigid glacier onto 2, and now RNXK able to take down Reaper. Lovely trying to pin them down, but Zetsu grabs the kill. Doesn't have enough damage. Justinian as well, trying to find an angle. Maniac, all 3 members of Insilio looking for a way to actually engage into a fight, because the Mongolz, they're only at half HP, but no one can move forward.
I know that yesterday's play of the game is an Aurora. Today could be another Aurora as well. That 2-3-man Frigid Glacier was super on point to start out those team fight, but right now, Insilio!
Yeah, Maniac was able to get a kill. Shendin went a little bit too far forward, because looking at the HPs here, Insilio, they're very healthy. The Mongolz, they gotta be careful. Even Reaper is here now. Can they make that miracle play again?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Insilio would have this slot covered as well. Maniac gonna fall down to the Frigid Glacier. But honestly, that was very, very good by Insilio. Yes, they were caught up by the Frigid Glacier earlier on, but as you mentioned, they were much more healthier when that fight progresses even further. And the Mongolz right there, they loses out that team fight just because their HP just wasn't there. And also, on the bot side, was pushing in on their next turret. So, Insilio, having the first slot, they need to be able to get back the momentum, especially the map control on the 10-minute mark.
That was the wins of Insilio. They forced the Mongols to engage, and then once they've used all their skills, they can start and they can actually win the fight. And that's what they did just now. They were being very patient, and they were able to find an angle. Now Justinian is able to get away from Zetsu as well, but he has to be careful because they're chasing after him. But again, Suyo has a lot of dashes. He'll be fine.
That was very, very calculative by Justinian, being able to know that I do have one more set of skill to run away from any kind of crowd control, and he used that to a T, I would say. But let's take a look at the damage dealt right now. Justinian is going to be on the top charts with 35,000, and follow up by NXK by 32,000. I mean, it's not a lot, but yes, still, it is something, I would say so.
Yeah, 11 minutes in the game, not bad. NXK now having the Demon Hunter Sword, probably for Maniac, just in case if he starts being a bigger nuisance. I would say Maniac is already doing a lot. Same can be said from Lovely as well. So yeah, I can respect the early Demon Hunter Sword here because the front lines is causing so much problems. The back lines they can deal with. It's just the front lines that's becoming an issue here.
Yeah, I'm more focusing towards on this mid to late game right now. Who would have the better, I would say, kind of lineups and heroes? And honestly, the answer to that is quite 50-50. It all depends on how they use the advantage that they have to be able to start team fight or to be able to catch anyone off guard. Because on the side of Insilio, Valentina on the late game could poses a good amount of magical damage, and with whatever spell that she steals, that could be another bonus advantage. Yes, Suyo falls off a bit on the late game stage, but with Akai being able to pin anyone down, with Hilda posing threat on the back line, Insilio does have pretty good late game. In comparison to Mongolz, they do have to rely upon the raw damage of Beatrix being a true marksman. Miki, Aurora, you would always want to rely on the crowd control, but right now, teamfight has begun. Shenlin.
Glorious pathway, but Reaper is able to get out of there. Lovely using the heavy spin, trying to separate Shenlin, but he's able to get out of there. So far, the Mongols started a fight, but Insilio is able to escape from it, and now the Lord has spawned. Most members have used their ultimate, so this is probably just going to be a dance, waiting for their skills to come back online, and then probably try to start a fight again.
A dance with the rhythm of Insilio, but oh, hold on, Miki.
Another flicker into Frigid Glacier. They're able to get a Lovely. So far, that's the only casualty, and looks like Insilio, they don't mind losing Lovely for that trade.
But the bot side right now, as well as the top side, is pushing against the Mongols right now. So the Mongols have to take care of their wave. The wave management is very, very important, and Insilio could use this to just buy time for Lovely to be able to respond back and join back the team fight on this top side. So Mongols, if they want to do, they have to do it quick, and they have to do it now.
Yeah, looks like Reaper had to use the flicker to get out of the engage coming in from the Mongols. Shenlin now having the Raging Sandstorm, probably waiting for Insilio to group up for him to use it.
I would want to see the Mongols, once they won that small skirmishes, being able to get one out. Just push the bot side. Don't focus on the Lord!
Oh, the Lord is getting focused on. And Justinian tilts it away. Shut down Makey. Maniac grabs a double kill. The Mongols made a mistake. And Insilio capitalizes on it. Bankai gets taken down by the Reaper. Only Shenlin survives. Insilio wins it all.
The imposter, the Lord was the imposter right there, knocking up 3 men of the Mongols and allowing Insilio to just move forward, fluidity on their side. And with that one movement, with that one mistake by the Mongols, it cost them game number 2, and we are heading